Hello, happy to be back making videos. Today's video, I wanted to talk about these. Actually, I'm going to do these two books together because they're pretty similar. They are Bigger, Leaner, Stronger and Thinner, Leaner, Stronger by Michael Matthews. I'm doing them together because they're pretty similar. There's not a whole lot of differences in them. The only difference, one is for men and one is for women. The Bigger, Leaner, Stronger is for men, and the Thinner, Leaner, Stronger is for women. And as you can see, the Thinner, Leaner, Stronger is a little bit thicker because he goes into a little bit about the specifics of women's bodies and like menstruation and stuff like that and how it can be affected. But aside from that, there's not a whole lot of difference between the two books. If you're a woman and you read Bigger, Leaner, Stronger, you're going to get pretty much the same thing out of it. Because the way he, sets up the workouts and stuff are pretty much the same. And I really, really enjoyed these books. I thought they were great for especially beginner lifters because, he goes into the science of everything and he talks about, and it's not just lifting, it's also diet, and he gets into cardio a little bit, and he actually like really breaks down how to meal plan, how to put your workouts together, and he keeps it really super simple, which works. Tells you how to really very simply periodize your workouts. And, I really thought that these were fantastic for getting into weightlifting, for, beginners. And also I think that, people that have been weightlifting for a while can get a lot out of this as well. And he really talks about the science behind everything. And there's a lot of references here in the back, like this whole, there's quite a few pages of references here in the back of this book. And, and clearly he's put in the time and the effort to read not just other books, but actual, research papers and that kind of thing. So it's not, he really goes into the science in a more in-depth way than a lot of other people that I've read, a lot of other books that I've read. So I really, really appreciated that and really enjoyed that. He also gets into supplements, and I have to admit that I did start buying one of his. He has a supplement company, and I have to admit that I did start buying one of his supplements after I read his books, because and not just because of these books, but his supplement company also works with some other people that I listen to. So I had heard of them before, I'd heard of him before, and so it's not like I just did it, but his discussion of the science behind everything really convinced me to go ahead and do that. So I really, really definitely highly recommend either one of these books. I don't think you have to buy both of them because, like I said, it goes through a lot of the same stuff. I think literally this was the first one, the Bigger, Leaner, Stronger was the first one, and he wrote Thinner, Leaner, Stronger later. And I think he basically took Bigger, Leaner, Stronger and just kind of tweaked it for this one, put some, new information in it that maybe wasn't in the original, and then put some things specifically for women in it as well. But some of it is word for word the same. So I don't think you need to buy both. You certainly don't need to buy both. And I think that, if you're, no matter, if you're a man or a woman, you could get the same out of either one. So I would buy, either one of the two. So that's why I wanted to do these two together. Definitely a thumbs up. Highly recommend them. Really enjoyed them and have actually started implementing some of the things from it with my clients. And I think it would definitely a good buy. And they're not expensive. These books aren't expensive at all. So that is my take on The Bigger, Leaner, Stronger, and Thinner, Leaner, Stronger from Michael Matthews. And I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button, share it, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you probably tomorrow with a final book review, the final book that I read while I was gone over the summer. And yeah, and then we'll start getting more into like some fitness stuff that I haven't been doing. So I have at least kept up with my workouts for most of the summer. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a great night.